My niece called me useless behind my back, so I ended her tuition payments. For 2 years, I've been covering my niece Chloe's private school fees, $18,000 a year. After my brother died in a car accident when she was 12, I promised him on his deathbed I'd take care of her education no matter what it took. She was everything to me, the daughter I never had. Every single Thursday without fail, I'd pick Chloe up from debate club at 4:30, and we'd get ice cream at this little family-owned shop near her campus. She'd tell me about her dreams of becoming a civil rights lawyer just like her dad was. I'm just a plumber who barely finished high school, but I worked double shifts every weekend to afford that fancy private academy. Last month, her guidance counselor, Mrs. Peterson, called saying Chloe desperately needed a laptop for her college applications. The school recommended a MacBook Pro. I bought her the newest model that same afternoon. Cost me an entire week's pay plus overtime, but seeing her face light up when I gave it to her made every hour of work worth it. She hugged me so tight and whispered, "Thank you, Uncle Danny. You're the best. I don't know what I'd do without you." I drove home that night feeling like maybe I was doing something right with my life. Maybe my brother would be proud of me. 2 weeks ago, I showed up early to surprise her at debate practice. I'd been supporting her for years, but never actually watched her compete. I wanted to see what all my sacrifice was building toward. I slipped into the back of the auditorium around 3:45 and sat in the last row waiting for practice to start. That's when I heard Chloe talking to her teammates down in the front row. They were huddled together laughing about something. They had no idea I was there in the shadows. Her friend Madison asked, "So your uncle really pays for everything here? Like your whole tuition?" Chloe laughed, this cold laugh I'd never heard before. She said, "Yeah, my mom's younger brother. Honestly, it's kind of pathetic when you think about it. He has this weird savior complex because he never got married or had kids of his own. I think he lives vicariously through me." Another girl named Sophie said, "Well, at least you get a free ride though. That's pretty sweet." Chloe said, "Oh, trust me, I'm counting down the days until college. Once I'm at Yale or Harvard, I'm cutting him off completely. He's so embarrassing to be around. He shows up here in his dirty work clothes, smelling like actual sewage. My friends literally ask me if he's homeless. I have to lie and say he's my mom's contractor." They all started laughing harder. She continued, "I just smile real big and say thanks so much, Uncle Danny, you're amazing. And he totally eats it up like a puppy. Easiest $18,000 a year I've ever made. He's basically a walking ATM machine who asks for nothing but a hug." Madison said, "That's honestly genius." Chloe said, "My mom thinks I should feel guilty, but why? He's the one who offered. I didn't force him to be obsessed with me. Plus, he'll probably die alone anyway, so at least this gives his sad little life some meaning." I sat completely frozen in that chair, feeling like someone had punched me in the stomach. This kid I'd sacrificed literally everything for. Every weekend, every holiday, every spare dollar. She saw me as nothing but a pathetic ATM with a savior complex. I stood up on shaking legs and walked toward the exit. The door creaked. Chloe turned around and saw me leaving. Her face went completely white. She knew exactly what I'd heard. I didn't run. I didn't cry. I just walked out of that building and sat in my truck for 20 minutes, staring at nothing. That night at 9 p.m., I called the school bursar office and canceled next semester's payment, all $18,000. Then I blocked Chloe's number on my phone. Then I blocked my sister Karen's number too. Within an hour, my sister was banging on my front door, screaming through the window. She called me selfish, said I was ruining Chloe's entire future over a stupid misunderstanding, that teenagers say dumb things they don't mean. I texted her once. I said she can finish her education at the public school, 5 blocks from your house. I'm done being pathetic and sad and smelling like sewage for people who see me as a joke. My brother would have wanted better for her, but he also would have wanted better for me.